Welcome to this tutorial on Axie Infinity breeding cost analysis. Axie Infinity is a popular blockchain-based game where players can collect, breed, and battle creatures known as Axies. Breeding is a crucial aspect of the game as it allows players to create new Axies with unique characteristics. However, breeding comes with a cost, and understanding this cost is essential to making informed decisions. To start, let's break down the breeding process. When two Axies are bred, they produce an offspring with a combination of their parents' traits. The cost of breeding is determined by the number of times an Axie has been bred. With each subsequent breed increasing the cost, the breeding cost is paid in the form of smooth love potions, or SLP, which is the game's native cryptocurrency. Now, let's dive into the importance of breeding cost analysis. By analyzing the breeding cost, players can determine the best time to breed their Axies, taking into account the cost and potential benefits. This analysis involves calculating the cost of breeding, the potential revenue from selling the offspring, and the opportunity cost of not breeding. For example, if an Axie has been bred 3 times and the cost of breeding is 1500 SLP, a player must consider whether the potential revenue from selling the offspring justifies the cost. If the offspring is likely to sell for a high price, the cost may be worthwhile. However, if the offspring is unlikely to sell for a high price, the player may be better off waiting until the Axie has been bred fewer times. Reducing the cost. Best practices for breeding cost analysis include keeping track of the breeding cost, monitoring the market demand for different types of Axies, and adjusting breeding strategies accordingly. Players should also consider the genetic traits of their Axies and how they will be passed down to the offspring. In conclusion, Axie Infinity breeding cost analysis is a crucial aspect of the game that requires careful consideration. By understanding the breeding cost, players can make informed decisions about when to breed their Axies, taking into account the potential benefits and costs. By following best practices and staying up to date with market trends, players can maximize their chances of success in the game.